Right, so welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the IKEA Symfonisk lamp. I did attempt to say it, but it was definitely wrong. This is the second generation of these IKEA SONOS collaboration lamps. So yeah, the first one I've tried though. So we're going to be looking at this. This is obviously the frosted shade version. There is a glass shade, which actually does look better than this. It was the one I would go for, but I think it is £10 more. Obviously it's personal preference. I prefer the glass one. It's got a button here on the front, which turns the lamp on. Bulb isn't included, but they are standard E27, if I'm correct, bulbs. So, I mean, everywhere does them, very cheap, nice and easy to just shove them in, which is really good. You don't want to have to use any weird Philips Smart things or anything weird. So it's nice that it's just a standard fitment and you can throw any bulb in. I'll turn that off just for the camera. Around the back, we've got an IKEA oh, you can't see that, sorry. So you've got an IKEA Sonos little label. You've got a pause play button there, and then volume up, volume down, and like a status indicator. I know the camera didn't focus, but you got an idea, let's be honest. So you'll be all right. Very interesting shape. It's obviously quite a standard looking lamp with a big speaker on the bottom. In terms of sound for this thing, obviously I'll play you a sound, but it is different, well, not very different, but it is different to a Sonos 1 or an Era 100, sorry, as they've just released. So don't go thinking that this is just a nice way of getting a Sonos 1 with a lamp for slightly cheaper, because it's not. It has its own sound signature. It's got a nice 360-degree sound, but doesn't sound quite as good as the Sonos 1. And you're missing, maybe not the Sonos 1, but the Era 100, you're missing Bluetooth with this, unfortunately. So it's only Wi-Fi. You have to use the Sonos app, which is, I don't care what anyone says, 100% a bad thing, because the Sonos app is awful and works about 20% of the time. However, if you are looking at the convenience, I guess, of having a lamp and a speaker and you don't care too much for best audio quality, then this isn't actually awful. I'm sure 90% of people could listen to this happily and have no problems. So I'll give you a sound test first, and then I'll talk about it a bit more. We're going to be doing 80% volume.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through.
Okay, so not awful sound. There isn't really much bass, and it's not overly loud, but there is a nice 360-degree sound here. And the main thing is the design. It's quite nice to look at. It's a cool gimmick. People are like, where's the sound coming from? It's coming from my lamp. Oh, okay, that's funny. You get it. But yeah, you can get a better speaker for the money, 100%. And you can probably get a better lamp for the money as well, to be honest. So it's It's fun, don't get me wrong, but I think it's a bit of a novelty. How many people really even want anything like this anyway? Probably not too many, but is quite fun. And I like reviewing slightly more fun things. So my verdict basically is probably avoid this. You can get a much better speaker for the money, and you can get a lamp for a hell of a lot less than this. So I would go with, even the Sonos One would be a bump up in sound. The Sonos Era 300, whatever that's just been released, or 100, sorry, also a bump up in sound. About £50 more, but quite a lot more sound from that. So you're probably better off buying that and a lamp, to be honest. But let me know your thoughts, pop them down in the comments, and I will get back to you.